Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm Mark the Tech Guy. Today bringing you another app review. And the app we'll be reviewing is called Flight Unlimited Las Vegas, and this is by Flight Systems LLC, and you can find it in the App Store for $4.99. So what we're going to do today, we're going to fly over Las Vegas with this flight simulator game. So here we go, we're going to go on a free flight. Now here we go, there's a bunch of different aircraft you can choose from. You can see they're all listed right there. So I am going to pick the Challenger Learjet. And it uses your accelerometers to control the aircraft. You have your flaps, your elevators, your rudders, and your throttle. So it does take a little bit to load, because it's got to load that huge scenery that you're going to see in a minute, and it plays just like you would see on Flight Simulator. And this is a great Flight Simulator game, and I'm pretty addicted to this. So here we go. So what I'm going to do is, I'm on the runway, so I'm going to raise my throttle. And I'm going to raise my flaps, and once I get enough speed, I'm going to drop the flaps, and I am going to tilt the iPad back, and that should raise the aircraft off the runway. So here we go, we're at 120 miles an hour. So if I take the flaps down now and tilt it back, here we go, we are in the air. So I'm going to take the throttle back up, level the flaps, and pick up the gear. And I like this game. I've been playing it quite a bit lately, and I thought this would make for a great review, because if any of you are looking for a flight simulator app out there, this is a pretty good one, and it's only 156 megabytes, so it's not a huge file. I would say this is a medium-sized file, and it gives you the scenery of Las Vegas, and you can fly off the runways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this plane up a little bit here, circle around Las Vegas, and try and land it back at the airport. Let's see if we can do this pretty quick here. So as you can see, you have your camera. You can pick from different camera angles. So there's one camera, there's the cockpit, there's from a distance, and then back to the aircraft. Now you can also click on the map, and it will show you where you are and where you are heading. I'm trying to keep this level. Kind of hard to hold it with one hand and keep the plane level. And you also have your brake. And it makes all the noises you would hear on the aircraft, like when you're lifting the gear or you're lifting the flaps, your rudder. It makes all the noises that you are supposed to hear on an aircraft. So here we go. I'm going to round Las Vegas and try and line it up with a runway. Alright, here we go. Well, looks like I'm not going to make a runway just yet. I'm going to have to go back out, and I guess I'm going to go straight out and try and come back at the airport and line up with a runway. So the scenery is very cool. It tells you your speed, your altitude. You can hear the jets running. Overall, this is a very well done flight simulator game. And I'm very impressed with this one, because for 156 megabytes, you know, you would expect something like this to be at least over a gig. So they've kind of minimized how much space you need on your iPad to operate this, but still give you pretty much all the detail you need to run. Alright, so it's gonna be hard to land because I'm still pretty close to the airport. I'm gonna drop the gear. Here we go. And I am gonna bring it in on the runway. I'm coming down pretty quick. Just level the flaps because I'm gonna lower them once I get close enough to the ground. Alright, here we go. I'm going to try and land on the center runway here. Lower the flaps. And I'm going to put the brakes on. There we go. Oh. Here we go. I got my speed lowered. And I'm a little bit off the runway. Here we go. Touching down. There we go. Oh, a little shaky. But we did it, and now you can taxi it to the gate. So this has been an app review of Flight Unlimited Las Vegas by Flight Systems LLC. You can find it in the App Store for $4.99. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.